practice community.
Okay, lovely, amazing. So let's come into our comfortable seated shape. And lengthen up through the spine and close the eyes. Take deep breaths in and out. And as you connect to the rhythm of your breath, connect to this moment, connect to your heartbeat, and just have a moment to appreciate the fact that you've chosen to be here right now. You have chosen to slow down and to settle and soften into stillness. This is actually the first time that I have done this in a couple of days. The first time I've led a class in a couple of days, and I'm just appreciating how much the stillness and the silence is giving me right now. How much I needed this stillness and this silence after a busy day of family time to recharge my own battery. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, and I just invite you to think about what are some of the things that you do to recharge your battery. Being here, getting outside, going for walks, what are some of the things that recharge you? Take a big inhale, lift your arms up towards the sky. And now just interlace your palms, press them up overhead, reach over to the right. Breathing into your left side body. And then lift all the way up and reach over to the left and breathe into your right side body. Lift your arms all the way up, release your grip. And now just pivot so you land your left palm, land your right fingertips, gaze over your right shoulder. And then lift your arms all the way up. And then twist the opposite way. So you can land your left palm, land your right fingertips, gaze over your left shoulder. And then let's lift our arms all the way up. And then we're going to drop our right earlobe or right earlobe towards our right shoulder, land our right palm on the side of the skull, just stretch through the side of the neck. So throughout this whole day, I've been feeling a bit off. And I knew one of the reasons why I was feeling a bit off, like nothing major, but just a little bit unsettled and unfocused. And the reason why was because I started the day eating a cake for breakfast. The reason why I had cake for breakfast was because we walked into town to go to this cafe my sister recommended. And that was the only gluten-free thing on the item they had was this like cake. So I was like, okay, I'll eat that. And it was like a sugar bomb first thing in the morning, which I don't normally do anymore. And throughout the day, I was just finding it harder and harder to focus, to pay attention. Just feeling like distracted. And then as soon as I sat down here and I lengthened up my spine and I closed my eyes, I realized the second thing is that I still haven't done any yoga and it's 8 p.m. Let's lift our head all the way up. And then we're just going to switch it up. So land your right palm, drop your left earlobe over towards the left, and land the palm on the side of your head. And I think sometimes we feel so guilty carving out this time for ourselves. Like I was upstairs eating dinner with my family, actually. Didn't even realize it was 8 p.m. Until I looked at the clock and it was 10 minutes to 8. And I think sometimes we feel guilty. We're like, oh, I'm together with my family or whoever, and I have to spend time with them. But then the moment I came down, I sat down here, I saw you guys, I closed my eyes, I breathed. I was like, wow, I was so in need of this moment for myself right now. Let's lift our head all the way up. And then we'll just drop the chin to the chest, do a few little mini circles. And then the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to come to stand on both feet and just release our head down. So coming into a forward fold. You can grip opposite shoulders or let your arms dangle. See if you can just feel the weight of the world rolling off your shoulders. Releasing. Let's stay there for just 5 more breaths. Then release the hands. Just bring your heels in towards each other, your toes out a little bit, and we're just gonna come down into a little bit of a squat and maybe place your palms together if that feels all right for you. We're just gonna stay here for a few moments, opening up through the hips. If it does feel uncomfortable, you could just come straight down into your butterfly shape, your Baddha Konasana. Stay there for a few more breaths. And then we are going to sit our bottoms down, just bring the soles of feet together, take a big breath in, and come all the way forward. Stretching through the inner groin. Just stay in this butterfly shape for 3 more breaths. And come all the way up with the hands. Leave your left foot where it is. See if you can cross your right ankle onto your left thigh. Just coming into this seated hip opener. So, what are the practices that recharge you or fill your cup? Now, the last time I came home for Christmas in 2019, I was really struggling with seasonal depression. Actually said that I wasn't going to ever come back to Canada for Christmas again because of how bad it was. This time around, I'm not feeling it so much. I'm feeling a lot better. But I think the main reason is because of the mindful life practice. Having all of you in my life to be my constant and my consistent through transitions, through change, through challenges. That has been such a blessing, and I'm so grateful for it. Let's land our right foot on the mat and then switch it up. So cross the left ankle, flex through the toes. And then release your left foot. Let's just gently come onto our back body. We're just going to finish up with a little twist before we head into our meditations. Let's open the arms in a cactus. Drop the knees over to the right and gaze over the left shoulder. And then open your right arm, draw your knees through center, twist the opposite way, drop the knees to the left, gaze over the right shoulder. And then open your left arm, draw the knees all the way back up. Give your body a sweet and soft hug. Let's do a mini shavasana before we come into our meditation. So you're just going to extend your legs long, roll your palms to be face up. So the meditation practice that we're going to be doing tonight is a Reiki self-healing practice. And so if you want to do this on your back, you're more than welcome to. We are going to be lifting our arms and moving them along the body. So it can be quite a lot to keep your arms lifted and seated. So you might be comfortable on your back, or you might prefer to come up to seated, your choice. Now let's take our palms and cup them around the root chakra. Take deep breaths in and out. Picture the color red. And say to yourself, I am grounded. Bring our palms up to our sacral chakra. This is just above the root chakra. This is the color orange. And the affirmation here is, I can let go. I can go with the flow. Bring our palms up towards our solar plexus. This is the color yellow. This is all about empowerment and self-confidence. So as you visualize the color yellow, maybe you can say the affirmation, I am empowered. Bring your palms up over your heart. This is the color green. And as you see the color green, say the affirmation to yourself, I can forgive. I can forgive myself. I can forgive others. Place the palms on the throat. See the color blue. I am authentically me. Unapologetically. Bring your palms up towards your third eye. This is the color indigo. I can trust my intuition. And then bring your palms up towards your crown. I am connected. And then let's just release the palms and rest them either face down if you're seeking a little bit of groundedness. Or face up if you want a little bit of openness. When you're ready, if you're on your back, you're just going to do a little wiggle. You could do it seated as well. Eventually, just bring yourself all the way back up to seated. And if you want to take any last movements through the body, go for it. And now eventually just bring your palms into your heart center. Let your thumbs connect to your heartbeat. And I just want you to have this moment of gratitude, this appreciation that no matter where you found yourself today, what you were doing, you made time to be here. I feel so much healthier, so much happier, so much more grounded now that I've taken this time. I don't know about you. Take a few more deep breaths in and out. And if there's any intentions you want to take from this practice for the rest of your evening or day, if you're Yasser, just go for it. And we're going to finish and sign off together with an Om sound. So what we're going to do is inhale and exhale, and then inhale through to make an Om. So take a big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. Om. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. Thank you for sharing the space and the practice, helping me get grounded, helping yourself get grounded, helping others in your life get grounded. Light in me, it sees and it honors the light in you. Thank you. Thank you.